in 1970, a lot of CEOs of companies were talking about the broader social purpose that companies have. Quite a bit of it was about charitable contributions. And Milton Friedman was saying, companies do not have a comparative advantage in giving money to charity. We can do this individually. But I think people have taken this argument too seriously. Think of a decision about whether to pollute a lake. The Friedman argument would have to be, let the company pollute the lake, hand the money to the shareholders, and then they can individually clean up the lake if they like. One can see immediately this argument doesn't make a lot of sense. Someone who buys an electric car because they care about the environment, or someone who buys fair trade coffee, even though it's more expensive, because they think that's the right thing to do. There have always been people like that. People just didn't see that this extends to the corporate sphere. And so they've sort of bought this idea that the corporate sphere is somehow different. Corporate social responsibility is good for business. Doing the profitable thing may conflict with doing the socially responsible thing. And that's where you have to try to understand shareholder preferences. If you think about the gun control issue or the environmental issue, not all shareholders will want the company to do the same thing. The company has to see itself as somehow aggregating those views in the same way that politicians are meant to do that. It's much messier. That's the bad news. On the other hand, I think it's the truth. If this idea makes headway, managers will think differently about things.